Okay, we're going to continue looking at circles. What if we talk about translating a circle? What about the translation of a circle? Now, I want to remind you about when we translate something. That means when we move it left to right or up or down. When we translate it, when you're looking at your x, y coordinate, okay, when you're looking at that, what that means is the x moves it left and right because that's your horizontal. So the x coordinate is going to move your circle left or right, and the y coordinate is going to move your circle up and down. Okay? I'm also going to tell you out here that if you're doing the left to right, if it's a minus, okay, minus is left and plus is right. And when you're talking about the y, plus is up and minus is down. Okay, so if you need to write those down and highlight it, that would be a good thing to have. Minus is left, plus is right, and plus is up, and minus is down when you're talking about the y. So let's look at some examples. What is an equation for each translation? So we've taken x squared plus y squared equals 9, and we're going to move it left 4 and up 3. Now, right now, if you looked at this, remember the equation of a circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. So we know that our r here, that's 3. 3 squared is 9. So we know our r is 3. Since there is not an h and a k listed, that means that our center for this particular one is at 0, 0. It's like having x minus 0, y minus 0. So when you come up with that 0, 0, and I'll just tell you right now that all of the translations we're going to do, you're going to start with this center of 0, 0. All of them are going to be x squared plus y squared equals something. Okay, that's what they'll all be. So you're always going to start with this 0, 0. Then you're going to look left 4. Go back up here. Left is the x, and if it's left, then I subtract. So I'm going to go to the x coordinate, and I'm going to subtract 4. I'm going to subtract 4. Then I look at the up 3, okay? Up is the y, and up means I add. So I'm adding 3 to that 0. And then you're just going to do that. 0 minus 4 is negative 4, and 0 plus 3 is 3. So this is the new center of your translation that you're coming up with. So this is my center. So this is going to be x minus a negative would be plus 4 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals, and whatever your equation is equal to here, your radius is not going to change. All you're doing is moving a circle left, right, up, and down. So you're not shrinking it, you're not enlarging it, you're just moving it left to right or up or down. So your radius is going to stay the same. So that's still going to be 9. And this would be your final answer for that one. Okay, if we look at the next one, x squared plus y squared equals 1. Again, our starting point is that 0, 0. Left 5, left is the x, and if I move left, I subtract. So I'm subtracting 5 from the x, and then I'm going down 3, okay? Down is the y, and that's a minus, so I'm subtracting 3. So 0 minus 5 is negative 5, and 0 minus 3 is negative 3. When we put that into our equation here, that's x minus a negative would be plus 5 squared plus y minus a negative, again, would be plus 3 squared, and that equals your 1 that you've already got up there. So this would be our final answer for 4A. Okay, if we look at 4B, x squared plus y squared equals 9. So again, we start at 0, 0. Right 2, right is the x, and to go right, we add. So we're adding 2 to our x. And then up 3, up is the y, and up means we add, so we add 3 to our y. Okay, that means my center is going to be at 2, 3. So our equation is going to be x minus 2 squared plus y minus 3 squared equals what our radius is here, 9, or our radius squared, I should say. And this would be our answer for that one. Okay? Now let's see if we can find the equation of a circle given the picture of a circle. So you'll notice we have 2 circles down here. I'm going to do A first. Okay, so let's look at the circle A first. Now you can see this circle is labeled that this right here is the center. Okay? Now if you can't see that very good, I'm going to tell you here, this is -1, -2. So we're at -2 for our center on the x, and we go down 1, that's going to be -1. So that is our center. This is the center of our circle A. Now, notice this is the center. So how far is it if each one of these represents 1 unit, each block does, then how far is the radius? Well, it is 1, 2. So my radius is 2 units. And you go 2 units that way, or you can go 2 units up, 2 units down, or 2 units to the left. So it's 2 all the way around. That's your radius. So my equation would be x minus -2 would be a +2 squared, plus y minus a -1 would be +1 squared, equals 2 squared, which is 4. So the equation of line A, or circle A, would be that. Okay, now let's look at B. First, let's find our center. It's right here. So that's 1, 2, 3 on the x, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on the y. 3, 4 is our center. Now let's find our radius. Well, down here was where I started counting, so the radius is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So either way I go, I'm going 4. So our radius is 4. Okay, to create my equation, this would be x minus 3 squared plus y minus 4 squared equals 4 squared, which is 4 times 4, that is 16. So this would be the equation of our circle B. Our circle B. All right, guys, if you have questions, as always, let me know.